With the web evolved into what the community describes as version 2.0, it has never been easier to create a worldwide presence. The Internet is now a key part of almost everyone's life, and for graphic designers particularly, it is part of their toolbox and a source of potential income. But what is the best way of designing websites? You will, you will probably already have a Facebook profile to keep in touch with friends. You might store your photographs on a site, and you likely use Twitter or MySpace, so you already know the basics. You might even have a blog, which is probably the quickest and cheapest way to create a personal website, and can be customized beyond recognition. To create a website, you must first have a place to put that site. This is called your website hosting. You also need a domain name or URL so that people can visit the site. There are literally hundreds of options for website hosting. Make sure you use a reputable and stable hosting account like GoDaddy, Share Hosting, or Website Builder. Although these plans are low cost, they offer all of the features and support you will need. A discount or no name provided could end up costing you thousands in downtime, lost files, and poor customer service. Go with a company that is well known and established.
Hi there. In this video, we'll identify the key things you must have to get a website on the internet. To get a website up and available on the internet, you need 3 things: a domain name, website hosting services, and the website files that display for visitors. You don't need to get these things in a specific order, but you do need all 3 to make sure people can see your website on the internet. Think of your website like a home. In general, a home has an address so that people can find it, some land or space where it can be built, and of course the house itself. When you give someone directions to your home, you give them your address. It's the same thing with websites. People need your domain name so they can find you on the internet. That's why a domain name is sometimes called a web address. You get domain names from a domain registrar like GoDaddy. At a domain registrar, you search for the domain name you want to see if it's available. If it is, you can purchase and register your domain name, and then use it for a website or email or both. After you get your domain name or your web address, you need some land for your house. For websites, hosting servers provide the land. Hosting servers are where you store your website files and make them visible on the internet. To get space for your website files on a hosting server, you rent space from a hosting provider. Hosting providers lease you space on their servers to store your files. Now that you have the address and land for your house, you need to build your house, or in this case, your website. Websites are made up of files that live on a website hosting server. When you publish those files, they become visible on the internet. To build a basic website quickly, try one of GoDaddy's all-in-one website building tools. These tools include website hosting, so you don't need to buy those services separately. Remember, for your website to be visible on the internet, you need 3 things: a domain name, website hosting, and website files for your visitors to see. Do you have all 3? Then what are you waiting for? Get your website on the internet today.
What is web hosting? Web hosting is a service that allows organizations and individuals to post a website or web page on the internet. A web host or web hosting service provider is a business that provides the technologies and services needed for the website or web page to be viewed in the internet. Websites are hosted or stored on a special computer called servers. In order for your website to be accessible by your visitors on the internet, you need to host it with a web host, for example, a company that has web service connected to the internet 24/7. Web hosting companies have thousands of such servers in data centers. Those servers can be dedicated to a specific site, dedicated servers, which is expensive, or shared between several clients and websites, which is much more affordable. This is called shared web hosting. All offers right here are shared hosting. What is a domain name? Domain names function on the Internet in a manner similar to a physical address in the physical world. Each part of the domain name provides a specific information. These pieces of information enable web browsers to locate the web page. The naming system is closely regulated in order to prevent confusion or duplicate addresses. As demand increased exponentially, a new Internet Protocol version, or IPv6, was created to expand the amount of domain names available. How do domains work? Domain names work because they provide computer users with a short name that is easy to remember. Users enter web addresses into the URL field at the top of their browser's page from left to right. The domain name itself is read from right to left according to the naming hierarchy discussed below. This link provides directions to the network, which ultimately results in a successful page load at the client end of the transaction. Registering a domain name builds your credibility on the Internet. Use domain names to support your business and assist in creating a dynamic online presence. Your domain name establishes your online identity and increases branding, marketing, and communication opportunities. Register multiple domain names to keep your competition from registering a domain name that draws customers away from you. Promote the products and services you offer. Enjoy more opportunities to market to. Create distinct advertising strategies to reach different target markets. Provide customers more ways to find you on the Internet. Protect your brand and online identity from unsavory parties. Getting a domain name involves registering the name you want with an organization called ICANN through a domain name register. For example, if you choose a name like example.com, you will have to go to a register, pay a registration fee that costs around $10 to $35 for that name. That will give you the right to the name for a year, and you will have to renew it annually for usually the same amount per annum. Some web hosts will register it and pay for the name for free, usually only the commercial web hosts, while others will do it for you, but you will have to fill the register fee. There are numerous domain names registered. Note that the domain name industry is highly competitive. Please check their sites for the latest rates. GoDaddy. This extremely popular register, probably the biggest today, offers .com domain names for 9.99 cents plus 20 cents per year, or $6.99 plus 20 cents if you transfer for another register. They have a web interface to manage your domains, free web redirection, where people who visit your domain will get transferred to another web address of your choice, free starter web page, free park page or free for sale page, and an optional private domain registration where your domain is registered in the name of a proxy company. Namecheap. This company provides .com domains for $10.69 plus 18 cents per year. $9.69 if you transfer from the other register. Along with your domain, you get free email forwarding, free web redirection, where anyone going to your domain is automatically directed to another address of choice, free domain name parking. One-on-one Internet. This is primarily a large web host that is also a domain name register. You are charged $6.99 for .com, .org, .net, .us domains. They also offer .info domains for 99 cents, although this is the first year only, and .biz at $8.99. The fee includes private domain registration, which means that your particulars are hidden from public view, done by registering the domain in the name of a proxy company. Dastar.com. This fairly popular registrar provides fairly cheap domain prices, 15.75 plus 20 cents per domain, a convenient web interface to manage your domains, an optional privacy facilitator where your domain name is registered in the name of a proxy company. Once your hosting and domain name are set up, it is time to figure out how to design a website that will not only look great but be easy to manage. A little planning ahead in the beginning will make it easier to keep an up-to-date functional site without draining large amounts of your time. Consider using a content management system like WordPress. A CMS will allow you to change how your site looks and update the context on your website without having to worry about coding or advanced design principles. You simply input what you want to showcase and the CMS takes care of the how for you. Thanks for watching.